seems these buffalo brought us to the right road. There's a couple of animals up ahead that are always big favorites to see. Let's go have a look at them. Ah, and a tiny one as well. Let's have a quick look. We'll get closer again, but just look at that, all the way along the road. That's a very small one. You see the adult giraffe having a bit of a neck scratch or a cheek scratch against that tree. And that calf, I would say, probably a few weeks old. We'll see when we get closer now. It's not even as tall as the termite mound yet. Let's go have a look. Animals are all very energetic. There's this little bit of a sort of feeling of excitement almost in the air. Let me get a bit closer. The two we saw there, the little one obviously is the calf, and now that we're close, it might be slightly older than I thought, maybe a month or so, 6 weeks. And the adult that we saw with it was a bull, big male. I can't see the female. Oh, yeah, amazing. I'm just showing the second. Look at this, guys. Giraffe's on the road, and I spotted through its legs, lying right on the road there as well. Look at those big round ears. I'm going to have to call the other guys because everyone's looking for these guys. All stations, we've got Madachi on Philemon's cut line, about halfway between Shabam Road and Gowrie Main.
Okay,
Yeah.
Where am I heading?
At the moment just sitting. There's some Luamiti as well. Can't tell you where. I just spotted them in the distance now, but not heading anywhere at the moment. I'll call you as soon as they move.
Okay, go, thank you.
This is so fantastic. It's the second time ever I'm seeing wild dog with WildEarth. First time was months ago, and then obviously on Rexon's Drive the other day I saw it with you guys, but I'm very excited. This is awesome. Now it's interesting, just look at that. We've got giraffe in the foreground. You can see the wild dogs just at the back. Now they shouldn't really pose a threat. The fact that there's a young giraffe here just really adds drama into this. It's not that likely, but it's also not impossible that they might investigate this at least. You can see the mother giraffe very alert. Sort of look through her legs almost to see the wild dogs. There's 3 of them, must be all 4 of them. I can only see 3 dogs at the moment. That's the youngster. Ah, this is very exciting. I'm going to try and get some pictures of these dogs as well. At the moment I don't want to move too much, because if we move now we're going to interfere with what these giraffe are doing. We're going to make them move away or change the scenario. So we're just going to sit tight a little bit, and then if we get the opportunity we're going to get closer to those wild dogs. Station, just to make sure the other guys copied, my Dutch on Philemon's cut line, sort of towards Gowrie Main side, maybe 400 meters north of Gowrie Main on Philemon's cut line. Other funds.
Thank you for I'll be also responding on the road coming down.
See the giraffe very, very interested in that. She's Oh, look at that. Guys, now look at this. This is where it gets interesting. I don't think these wild dogs are going to do something, but this little giraffe youngster, left all by itself at the moment, is going to follow the mother. Now the next thing also is, as soon as this little giraffe moves, we're going to get closer to those dogs. As you can hear, the radio is very busy. Lots of people interested in this. I don't know how much time we'll have with these wild dogs, but very exciting. This is one of the rarest mammals. They're still endangered. Many reasons. Another time we can discuss again why, but it's not an animal you get to see that often in the wild anymore. So very exciting to see them. This little giraffe, it might be one of its first occasions where it gets to see wild dogs as well. Another look at them. I'm dying to get closer, but I really don't want to disturb what's going on here at the moment. Not so much that I think something dramatic's going to happen, you never know, but most likely not. There's a big bull giraffe here, the female giraffe as well. They're both potentially very dangerous to the wild dogs. They could give them a kick and seriously injure them, kill them even. But it's just that I don't want to disturb these giraffe. This little giraffe is learning about wild dogs. It's learning from the adults how they're behaving around predators. And one of the things we don't want to do out here is interfere with the natural behavior. But how exciting is this? Just look at those big ears. It's one of the easiest ways to recognize wild dogs at a quick glance. Massive, massive ears. Very, very good hearing, obviously. Very important part of their communication. Oh, this is fantastic. Saw some lightning as well in the distance. I need to go a little bit closer. Sorry, I'm itching to get just a touch closer maybe. Not disturbing these giraffes, but so we can have a slightly better look at those wild dogs as well. You can see that mother giraffe very interested in them, just giving them a good look. The wild dogs do take larger prey. I mean, they will take things like kudu, for instance. The giraffe's just too big. They can't really get hold of them enough, so it's not something they'll go for. And I was expecting maybe they might have played around with the idea of this young giraffe, but even that seems to not be creating a lot of interest for them. The giraffe moving on there. See the wild dog there, ears all perked up, the giraffe are walking away. That means we should get closer. Let's go have a look. Feel quite a few game drives on the way, so might just have a few minutes with these guys up close. But how amazing is this? Wow, it's literally better than I could have hoped for this afternoon. Let's just have a look. We've got 3 youngsters in the back. I'm dying to get some photographs here.